Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. We are back. I'm still alive, still kicking. Barely, but we are here. I was sick the past few days, hence no videos, but I think I'm well enough to at least try to get an episode out. We'll see how we go. We'll see if this ever makes it to air. Last episode, my intention was to progress our mechanism facility. So currently, obviously, we've got some machines here. We can order pretty much any other machine, at least I guess early game to mid game machine from Mechanism, courtesy of, as you can see, all these patterns we made in the previous episode. So that's awesome, assuming we have the resources, of course. But I wanted to do the ore processing, so I'm like, okay, where are we going to build it? I could just start slapping it down. Where's the fun in that? I mean, apparently, according to the rest of my base, there's plenty of fun in that. But I thought we'd do something a little different, and so if we head over this direction, as you can see, we have, I don't even know what to call it, but we've got it. We built this behemoth of a structure, and I'll be honest, I'm a fan of it. I do like it. I enjoy the structure. It's just connecting glass and stone bricks with a nice spruce floor. Now, some of the water over here is a little bit weird. We used a sponge and like a quarry for a while there. In fact, it's possible the quarry's still running. I've just now realized. Yeah, I guess that's probably part of the problem with that weird water. So that should be, we're good. Everything's good. Now, to actually get to the guy, we have at least the starts of something. I won't progress further in building this structure this episode because, oh god. Hey, coincidence, I did a building episode and then almost died, huh? I didn't almost die, but, you know, playing it up a little bit. But yeah, here's the building. I think it looks beautiful. Now, obviously, the whole being underwater thing gives it a very interesting effect. It looks stunning on my end, but I could definitely see this being either too dark or even with shaders on, just a little bit weird. Now, if I were to toggle the shaders off, oh, it actually looks really nice in here. I guess, yeah, because I've got the night vision on. But regardless, obviously, you know me. You know me. Let's see if lighting this room up will make it look nicer, because we can chuck just something quick in here. Obviously a feral flare lantern, but like, it's gonna be these everywhere. And am I okay with that? The other option is we build a wall that blocks the sunlight from coming in. Ah, man. I'll be honest, this might be the shaderless room, whereas we come through this corridor, we have to just slowly transition to no shaders. We'll see, we'll see. Alright, so first things first, let's get at least some light on this side of the room. I think that'll be a benefit, so we'll chuck that down. That should hopefully get the rest of the room lit up. Is that smack bang in the center? I'm not sure. We'll find out. And so, hey, let's begin. Let's get us... I have not planned much into this at all, and so we're going to go step by step. What I will... I'm still not too sure, because I do now have the option to head that way. Let me just quickly go around and just show you what I'm sort of debating on. Obviously, we're here. I do have the option to just expand lines going in that direction, right? Line there, line there, line there, just going in that way. Obviously, it'll breach out here, but that honestly might offer some option to put like a cool window in here, you know what I mean? And have it continue out further. And I think that could work. I don't think that's a bad idea. The other option is we set up little stations for each step and then have them go vertically, and so we can build them up a little bit and then have them go further down. Those are sort of the two things I'm thinking about, and I think expanding them in lines, I don't necessarily know if it'll be easier, but I think it might just look better, and it gives us an option for, I don't know, some nice expansion. Downward expansion, like that could be nice. The only downside would be heading underneath the create section. That might be bad for frame rate, but we'll see. So the first thing we want to do is we want to follow the life of a raw iron. Now, I do want to mention that it was brought up in the comments. I don't know. I think I plan to just remember it, but it was suggested to me. I'll have to look it up in a second, hopefully. That you can also process the raw block of iron. So I had some people commenting, and I thought they were talking about just iron ore when they said like the iron ore block or whatever. But I believe they were talking about this, and it may be better to use this guy. So how does it work? So one raw block of iron will give you 6,000 iron slurry. I'm going to preemptively get the calculator out here in hopes that it's going to be a little bit complicated. So this guy will give you 600, and then I believe it's 200 for a piece of iron at the end. So you would get 30 30 out of 1 raw iron, which is essentially 9, right? That's pretty good. So in fact, I can divide the 30 by 9, right? So we're getting 3 and a third out of this, like 3 and a third for each raw iron out of this guy. If we were to compare that to just 3 raw iron, so 3 raw iron would get us 2,000, and then we divide that by 200, and then divide that by 3 as well, right? Yeah, and it's the exact same, right? I believe so. Like, I mean, honestly, we didn't need to do all that math at all. Oh, how embarrassing. I like took a step back and I'm like, huh, interesting. So you tell me a block's 3 times this? Yeah, okay, well that adds up. All right, well, hey, now you know. Cool. So, I mean, once again, we'll follow this block. I guess the benefit would be potentially, oh, you save on sulfuric acid. Uses 200 millibuckets. This guy here, I think you do anyway. Uses 100. Save yourself 100 millibuckets. That's honestly, genuinely probably worth it. Cool. So the first step I want to do is literally the first step. So whatever is first in this chain. And I believe it is just the enrichment chamber. This guy here. So it's barely any duplication, but it does exist. So if we search an enrichment chamber, currently we've got the first enrichment chamber here. That's not going to cut it. I thought we set this up in the other episode, but I guess we didn't. I'll quickly hop over. Oh god, the blood moon without shaders is horrendous. In a good way. But if we head over here, I wanted to add the recipes for each enrichment chamber. So for example, this guy here, the enriching factory and all of his friends. So I'm going to quickly do that. And I'll come back each time for each different machine. How does that sound? I do want to mention, I probably do sound a little bit sick, especially for you guys that listen to me for like an hour straight. I was still feeling pretty bad today, but then, you know, I had food, as you do, as humans do. And then I kid you not, I had like a sip of milk, and I realized that my throat didn't hurt as I drank it, whereas like literally the food I was eating before it still sort of did. And I'm like, oh, I'm cured. And then like I finished having a drink, and then I sat in front of the computer and I'm like, I'm ready. It's time. And here we are. So yeah, Bob's your uncle, as we say. So for this, let's do 3 at a time. So I'm going to order 3 of these. So 3 ultimate enriching factories, and we'll just try to keep it basic. And I'm going to set this up in such a way that it is easily expandable. Now, obviously for the enriching chamber or the enriching factory, this is going to be really easy. It's going to be literally just placing the machines. It doesn't get much trickier than that. Now, the rate at which this is crafting is a little concerning, I will say. I honestly thought we'd have it by now, to be honest. Is that area not chunk loaded? That's the only thing I'm sort of thinking. No, it is. Oh, I think it is. Let's go this way a little bit. Let's just see. Is that chunk loaded? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. We'll go see what's happening. I thought everything was working. You can't do this to me. So if I come over here, what's happening? Huh? What's going on? He's good. He's good. He's good. Oh, and I've got him. Yeah, sure. Sure thing, buddy. Sure thing, pal. Alright. Everything's fine. It's A-okay. We'll head back down here. By the way, I hate the fact that we're not using shaders, but in this room, it doesn't look too bad, because the shaders, they do make it look quite gross in here. Okay. Well, we did it. There you go. The enriching factories are automated. But no, we will bring the network over here. That's probably something we've got to do. While I'm here, I'll preemptively grab out a sign. That'll be good. Transmitter. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. As for this guy, I do want him in the center, so I guess we'll do that. We'll go tape measure. Bring this guy over here. Boom. The center is... we were close. Place the receiver there. Cool. Set up, network card, and I'll go hook this guy up. Okay, so the next thing we need to do is obviously get the cables over there. I think the play is that we'll bring the cables under, and we'll dig like these straight beams of, I guess, cables, and then we'll sort of branch them over down this direction. And I think that'll just be the better option. I'll obviously put like facades on top, and then that should be pretty good. I don't think that'll be a problem. So that'll go there. That'll preemptively go there. We can make the cables easily. And then what do we actually want to do here? How do we want to mass send all these items? So for starters, all of these we do want to be on auto sort. Oh, in fact, I'll tell you what, we're going to be using the configuration card, so I may as well get that started. This guy costs you a little bit of infused alloy and a basic control circuit, and he'll store the configuration. So we only need to edit one of these machines, and we can then paste that configuration on the rest. That's going to save us an insane amount of time. As for the gates as well, I'll be honest, I kind of just want nitro gates. How expensive is this? Only 2 nether stars to make a stack of ender gates? Let's start her out. It's probably going to take a while, but hey, we don't need them right now. So what we're probably going to do is we'll probably have a chest that the stuff goes into. It can be a normal chest as far as I'm concerned, because what we're going to have is obviously pipes, and we're going to have these upgrades. These are going to move how many items? A stack per tick. So that'll be 20 stacks a second. That's pretty good. Will we ever need more than that? Possibly. But I guess we'd have to also be bringing in that much stuff at a time. So, and at that point, we can probably afford to do something better, I'd imagine. And then this will simply go across here. Now, I hear screaming, and it's telling me, modular routers, modular router. You know what I mean? I can feel it. Are modular routers good for this? I'll set this up with pipes. It's easy to remove these pipes if need be. But are modular routers, is that a thing like that I should be wanting in this situation? Because I don't think so. I just don't. But is it? Maybe. There's also a few different options we could go for here. So option number 1 is I set up a crafter on this chest with a recipe for each ore that we're going to process. Whatever that happens to be. So chances are we wouldn't be putting raw ore into the enriching chamber. We'd probably be taking something else. So if I right click this guy, obviously he's got a bunch of recipes, but I'm hoping we would see something early. Like, yeah, maybe the dirty iron dust would go in there, right? And so I would just have to do like dirty dust on an exporter, for example, and every single instance of that dirty dust will go in here and then get split out. Cool, that works. Or I could just place exporters on all of these. The downside with the exporters is you would have to configure each of them to tell them, hey, put this dust in there. And that means right-clicking every single one. Maybe there's a way to do that with refined storage, but you'd still have to click on every one. I don't want to do that. If we have one exporter and then one pipe exporting, that's fine. We don't have to do anything. We just have to add a pipe. Will it be laggy? We'll find out. I'll report back with my findings. But I think that's the play. So I think what we'll do is we'll grab just an ultra exporter, or do we want to try and get one of these? Dragon head. We've got dragon egg essence. Blank skull. How tricky is this to get? Soul dust and a bone block. Bone block's easy. Soul dust is smooth soulstone smelted, and that is soulstone smelted. We can do this. This is something that we can make happen. Okay, apparently we don't have that much in the bone meal department, but that's fine. We've got plenty of bones. It's just the bone meal. Next up, we need soulstone. By the way, there might be some cuts. I'll try, obviously, not to cough in your faces, but it could happen. Be aware of that, just purely because I am obviously still a little bit sick at the moment. It's constantly like I didn't mean to do that. What am I doing? Soulstone. I don't know what I'm doing. Smooth soulstone, cool, and then that should just become the dust. Cool. Soul dust, awesome. And then we should be able to make blank skulls. Luckily, you get a fuel pop. So we'll grab a bunch of those. And then I should just be able to get dragon heads. Now, I've already got one that we found on a end plane, if you will. But we can grab out some of these. Okay, we can we can grab out some of those. There we go, 17. That sounds pretty good. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a massive exporter. This guy is going to be ridiculous. Probably overkill. But hey, what you gonna do about it? Boom. Boom, boom. Awesome. So, let's go over here. We'll start making it look pretty. Otherwise, it will probably never happen. So we'll go iron. Grab one of these guys. Grab one of those guys. Grab some of these. Yeah, whatever. We'll grab a few. Probably a few more than we need, but that's okay. So you will go there. And you will go there. Cool. Okay, so yeah, in this exporter, what are we going to do? Well, if I search dirty dust, I mean, this is all we want, right? I can't just shift click them in, but I think I can just drag them in. And honestly, if there was a lot more, like if this had all the Greg Tech ores, and it probably will one day. And now that I've said it, it's gonna happen. I've just realized, like, yeah, chances are it will happen. It's just a big project to undertake. But if there was all of those ores, I probably just wouldn't. I'm gonna turn exact mode off. I don't think that would bring every dust anyway, but we'll see. There might be a filter add-on you can get. I'm not too sure. If we go at refine and then filter. Yeah, there's a filter. This might be able to do some... I might make one just to sort of future-proof us a bit. That paper's probably going to disappear. Nope. Oh, it didn't. Cool. So filter. Oh, awesome. So I can probably search... Hold on. If we go dirty dust. What tag do we want here? We want... I suppose it may just not have the tag on. Yeah, okay. Mechanism, it's the one right at the bottom. Mechanism, dirty _ dust. So I should be able to write mechanism, dirty _ dusts. And that should be it, right? Come on. Mechanism, dirty dust. Dirty dust. Yep. Okay. So that didn't work. Oh, really? So I can drag that in. What's this then? What is the point of that? Can I just have that there? And we're going to pretend that works? I'll pretend that it works. I'll do it. Let's remove these, because obviously, you know, easy to fix. And we'll chuck in... Oh, does it just go there? No. I don't know how that works. I'm just not going to do it. Just not, at the moment, we don't need to. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. For now, everything's fine. To be honest, if we need that much Greg Tech ores, surely we process them using Greg Tech. Maybe that'll just have to be something I'll have to do. But that's fine. We've got all that stuff there. So once we get it, it'll show up in here. It will get processed courtesy of Ultimate Pipe Upgrade. We'll do a round robin, so it'll place them in each of these equally split up. And that'll be awesome. So, to finish this up, we need to clear all the configs. I'm going to have the, oh, what do I have? Yeah, I'm going to have the, I'm going to have the items taken out on the back. And I'm going to have the energy put in at the front. And I will configure it that way, as in like actually specify the energy, just for the sake of it. Input will be the top, the back will be output. We do want it to auto-eject, so we'll do that. Cool. And that's it. So now what we can do is we can grab that configuration card, shift right click, and then just to show it off, as you can see here, that's the config. I right click once, and it says, yeah, it says everything's where it should be. Cool. I can do that there as well. Awesome. So what's next? The actual importing of the items into the system. I think I'm just going to use importers. I don't think we need to do anything too special. Yeah, I don't think so. To be fair, I may do like ultra importers or something. How are there no importers in this? Oh, the filter's in there. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I think we'll just do these importers. I could do item pipes. If I do item pipes, everything needs an upgrade, and that's a lot of work. I think we'll just use these. I also don't want to have to put like stack upgrades and speed upgrades in every single importer. So yeah, we'll just do these. So these are going to go, I'm like, do we really want to do this? And I guess we can. We're going to have to put the hollowed things on each of these. I've just now realized. And that's fine. That's it. We can do that. It's okay. It's a little bit annoying, but it's fine. It's fine. All right. Can we get some iron nuggets? Beautiful. I should probably just order 1 trillion of these or something, but that's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. And let's grab that many. We probably don't need that many, but I will grab that many. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. Awesome. So then we just simply go boom, 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 and they're hooked up. They're ready to go. Then all we need are the gates at the front. So that's going to be 3 of those. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Everything's powered. Everything's ready to go. All we need is dirty dust to enter the system, and it simply won't. But that's okay. That's a-okay. If we search iron dirty dust, we can see where you get this from. So we get this from a crusher. So you guessed it, crusher is on the menu, and it's going to use iron clumps. I should probably already bookmark that so that we're preemptively ready for it. Now, look, so far it's straightforward, right? I'm telling you, it gets a lot messy. I'm hoping it doesn't get as bad as I remember, but I remember it being an absolute chore to set everything up. So we'll see. All right, elite crushing, beautiful, advanced, awesome, and then the basic. That way, yeah, we just don't have to right click all the upgrades in. So that's going to be pretty good. I can just chuck these in here. Saves me running, I guess. And let's search crushing factory, and we'll go ahead and grab 3 of them. We're missing lava buckets. Okay, we can attempt to fix that. Now for our water, we've got this guy. It's horrible. I hate this thing. I genuinely, it's so bad. It's just horrible. I think what we'll use instead is some sort of tank. Now, honestly, these tanks may just do it. Yeah, these tanks will do it. So what we're going to do is I'm going to place it here. I'm going to pick up this crafter, I think. And we'll slap him here. We may like change the crafters and stuff around to be better ones, but for now that'll sit there. That should power on. Oh, that should power on now. Cool. And what is this pattern here that we had? We had bucket equals water bucket. I'm going to go ahead and add the actual water bucket recipe, which would be this recipe here. So 1 bucket of water plus a bucket equals a water bucket. Cool. So I'm going to add that. Now, in theory, when I chuck this in here, it should be able to do it. Now, I'm going to specify on this side that it is to pull from there and then to push from that side. So that's what it's going to do. Now, it's also got some configuration on different sides. I'm just going to remove that just to make things easier to look at. Cool. And then we'll grab, I guess I've got an importer on us. I won't do the importer just yet because I want to see it in action. Let's search bucket. See if we can get this guy running. Boom. As you can see, it puts the water in. It puts the bucket in. This guy's always active. Why does that not... Does he need to go there? He needs to go there. What if I were to place stone bricks here? Okay. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. And then put that there. Cool. That's where that goes. Awesome. So we chuck this guy here. We put the water in. We chuck this in. Ta-da. Bucket. So I click this. I order 10. Check this out. That's a lot faster than whatever we were doing. And the benefit as well is we can do the same for, you guessed it, good old-fashioned lava buckets. So we'll grab that. Obviously, I need lava in the system. I'm not even sure if we have that, but in theory, automatable. I don't think we have lava in the system. We'll go over here and check. Oh, or at least we'll try to. I do have to sort. There's lots of problems. I've got to sort something out over there, but do we have lava in the system? We do not. Do we have refined storage over here? We do not. All right. Oh, I can't even open my system at the moment. I think I went over here, didn't I? Okay. Yeah. Maybe we should sort this out now. So we've got a lot of XP leaking, right? This guy's not doing his thing again. Why is he not doing his thing again? Because this guy doesn't have books again. Why doesn't he have books? Because we don't have leather again. Because this guy doesn't have power. Did I not solve this? I swear I solved it. So, that's working again. That's providing books again. Hello? Books? The books are going in here. Okay, that's fair enough. They can go there. That's cool. Let's go ahead and help this guy out. There we go. that should be pretty good then, in terms of the book department. This guy is now full. This guy should get some, and that should allow the XP to flow, which means there shouldn't be a bunch on the ground now. Okay? Okay. Oh, look at our level. We're almost at 1,000. That's pretty fun. But yeah, we're going to grab another ender tank. So I'm going to search tank. Ender tank. Craft one of these guys. Do we just have red wool already? That'll make things just way easier. Let's just craft some red wool. That's just, yeah. Why not? in the tank. I'm probably gonna have to do that exact same thing again. Wool, remove that, put in red wool. Beautiful, cool. Now we need the diamond to lock it to ourselves. Make it a little bit personalized. And the important thing to note with these ender tanks, if you don't want to break your system. Oh, I forgot what water looks like. I'm like, what's happening? Yeah, if you don't want to break your system, you need to do like this system where we don't have like the ender tank or the ender chest directly connected. So what we're gonna have to do is get a different tank. I would like it to store some stuff. This stores 16 buckets worth. This stores 32. I can craft one of these, a basic tank. We can probably upgrade that guy, I'm thinking. Advanced fluid tank? Yeah, let's do that. That shouldn't take too long, right? Maybe at mech. Yeah, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Advanced fluid tank. All right, I keep forgetting. What's next? Blue. So what are we at now? 64 that it's taken at the moment. So next up, I think it's making what? Reinforced alloy? Yep, boom. Elite, that stores 128. That's nice. Then the next tier is coming in. Some of that purple stuff. By the way, if we want to craft like every machine for this system, like on a large scale, what's this, 256? We'll probably need to upgrade our other system as well. You know what I mean? All right, but yeah, this guy's going to go into our external storage section, which is up here. That makes sense. So we'll run back here. I'll break this and we'll place it here and I'll just have to do a little bit of work. So you're going to go, not there. You're going to go here. You're going to go there. You're going to be diamond. That way you have lava in you. 32 buckets worth. This guy here should be fine. No, he'll have to be moved back a little bit. That's fine. We'll grab some pipes. Grab some of you. Grab you, sure, whatever. Did I not grab the external storage? There we go. Cool. You're going to go there. Really? Oh, you're going to go there. That makes sense. Listen, I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. You're going to go there. Cool. Huh. That doesn't really work, does it? What am I doing? Does anyone know what I'm doing? All right, hold on. You're going... Hold on. I know what I'm doing. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. And you're going to go there. There we go. And then external storage is going to go there. Cool. So he's hooked up. He's in fluid mode. Awesome. He's on extract only. That way he won't put any other liquid in there. This guy will be set up to extract. And we'll give an upgrade. And so that should fill up with at least 32 buckets of lava. He'll get more once more starts flowing. Which should happen. Yep, there we go. And he'll fill up. And that'll be great. In the meantime, I should be able to now order my crusher. 3 crushing factories. We can craft the buckets now. That is awesome. We can go over here and watch the machines to see what the issue was last time. What crafts do we have? This guy has speed upgrades. Yeah. Honestly, he might just be a bit slow. I mean, he is a little bit slow, but... Is there a stack? What upgrades can I do? At modular, upgrade. There's probably a stack upgrade. That's what I'd imagine. Sync stack upgrade. Yeah, let's get this guy. That's gonna save us a lot of time with this, I think. What's happening here? Paper. Come on. Like, you know. Come on. Boom. Blank upgrades. Cool. Stack upgrade. Cool. And chuck that guy in there. So that should be way better. We shouldn't see anything left in here, which is awesome. Sweet. Cool. And so I should have my crushing factories. Oh, I do. Nice. Honestly, I was talking in a way that I honestly didn't expect them. So that's nice. Sweet. So we'll go and hook these up. These are literally going to be set up exactly like this guy. So we'll give a little bit of space. Why not? We'll design these to be a little bit aesthetic. What's the gap here? 1, 2, 3. Cool. So here it is. I know. Wonderful. We'll go ahead and bring the cable in from, I guess, over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yep, that should be fine. Hollow cover. Beautiful. That's going to have another exporter once again. May as well grab these crazy ones. Get that hooked up. Order some more. Why not? Come on. Boom. Cool. And then that guy will need a chest, of course. Awesome. You can be a plank. You can be a chest. You can be an exporter. And we'll hook up the rest of the stuff. Nice. So I'll be back. It's literally going to be the exact same thing. I don't think there's anything else to do differently. It's a pretty basic machine. It just crushes. So I'll be back with it hooked up. Oh, in fact, you know what? I think I can just apply it here. Oh, no. Okay. I was like, I'm doing the same thing. It's only got one import, only one export. But that's fine. So you'll be that, and you'll be that. Cool. Is that everything? Auto eject as well. We'll turn that on. Not really needed, but it's kind of nice to have on. If you were to put a just a chest or a different type of pipe on the back here that didn't auto pull, that auto eject will automatically push the items into whatever it is, whether it's a chest. So for example, I could just have like dimensional storage all behind these, and it'll just instantly place it into my system, or at least into that chest. But cool, so that's all hooked up. We'll remember that, and we'll apply those there. Double check that it worked just before we get carried away. Cool, he's ready as well. All that's left, of course, is the filtering here. And so this guy gets clumps, these here. So we can see here, we bookmarked an iron clump before. And so all of these guys are going in there. Obviously not the dirt clump facades, but the rest of this stuff can go in. And I'll toggle off exact mode again, just in hopes that that'll do something if more are added, but I doubt it. But once again, we'll see. Cool, he's ready. Nice. So what's now? Well, we can check the clump. Where does he come from? He comes from the purification station. So this guy, yeah, he processes pretty much the same stuff. You can actually get it from ores, from that. Okay. Everything looks fine. Then, yeah, eventually we do iron shards and stuff. Cool. So, purification station. And that comes from a shard, so I'll bookmark that. Cool. All right, so this is where it gets a little bit tricky. We start getting like oxygen and stuff, and it gets a little bit, I won't say messy, but it, you know, there is some more fish to fry. So we'll head back over here. Try not to go too fast. And we'll craft this guy, and then we'll see what we need for the oxygen, because although we might not need a lot now, we will definitely need a lot in the future. So we want to make sure that we're once again making this expandable, even if it seems very unlikely that we'll need to expand it. So first things first, purification factory. Let's get 3 of those cooking. And then we need oxygen. So I believe to get this stuff, now we want mechanism oxygen, this guy here. We'll get it from this guy here, the electrolytic separator. That I believe is the best way to do it. Now, you can also get it as a byproduct from some other recipes. You can also get it from flint. As in, I could just put flint directly into the machine, and that would work just as well. What that would consist of would be putting exporters on the machines, possibly underneath. That would look tidy. Or even item pipes to like a second chest, exporting underneath all of them, hooked up to put flint in. So that's an option. We've got flint. I don't even know if we've got it automated, but we've got it. Yeah, it's a decent amount of flint. You can see it's still coming in. But if we do the other route, so if we go the electrolytic separator, I think we'll have a lot more control, especially on the expandability. Otherwise, I would probably want to automate flint separately, so that's expandable as well. Because I don't really know where we're getting our flint. I know there's something. In fact, I think it's coming from our ender dudes over there. And that's not bad. It's just sort of like, I don't know. I mean, I guess that's expandable too. I don't know. We're doing mechanism, okay? Quit trying to convince me otherwise. So, the downside with this machine, as you can see here through the recipes, there's no upgrade. We can't turn this guy into a factory. So, this one especially, we're going to want to make sure that it's, you know, expandable and whatnot, because it could get messy in terms of, like, we can't just make it super fast. We may have to make 10,000 of these. Probably not that many, but, you know, we may have to make a few. So we'll see. I should probably just preemptively get 2 more again. We'll try to make 3 of everything. I think inherently that makes it expandable. You know what I mean? As long as, you know, everything in the direction we're heading isn't blocked off, then we should be fine. Okay, so we've got these 2. Awesome. and the purification stations. Awesome. There we go. Okay. So, what we could do, 1, 2, 3, we could place the electrolytic separators here. And then I'm going to place the purifying factory. Oh my god, this squid scared the heebie-jeebies out of me. We'll place the purification factory there. That should be good. What else is there? Hold on. So, after that, where does the shard come from? This comes from chemical injection. Okay. And then this comes from the crystallizer and stuff. Cool. I'm just trying to think, like, how much room... What do we actually need here? But that's fine. That's fine. All right, let's place the rest of these down. Okay, so currently these are hooked up as everything else is. The only thing I haven't done is the inputs and outputs. The electrolytic separators, these could get a lot messier. Because obviously I've got to now somehow pipe this guy into this guy. And I could move things around and make it a lot easier to do this. I kind of want them to look the same as well, you know, just for the sake of doing it. Now we do still have the ability to, if we go under here, we can pull stuff out of this guy and we can send it into that guy over there, into the purifying factories from underneath. And that's doable. That's doable. In terms of expandability, it might be a little bit annoying going underneath. If I wanted to, we can make like a tunnel where I dig out 3x3 tunnels all the way out preemptively. We could do that. We might do that in the future. In other words, we won't. But once again, we'll see. So next thing we'll do is get gas pipes from pipes. They're pretty cool. To make these guys, apparently they use infused alloy. I guess that makes sense. The gas is typically from mechanism. Cool. And so this stuff I will place underneath, and then it will run into these guys as well. So I'll run it under there. And so all I have to do is add pipes under this when I make them, and then add pipes to extract under this when I want to. Now, I'll be honest, that's going to be extra annoying having to go underneath. Let's eliminate that entire necessity, because I think that'll be a massive time saver for us. So what we'll do instead is maybe we'll just have these guys extract from the front. Is that what we want to do? We could. Or do we extract from the back? What's going to look nicer? We'll extract from the front. No. We'll do it from the back. Purely just for, like, whatever symmetry we do have going at the moment. So you'll go there, and these will hook up here, and they'll go across like that. Awesome. That way I can, you know, do it as we were. Now, there will be a hole here because pipes does not have, as far as I'm aware, some sort of camouflage that we can use. So that'll just have to be as it is, which is a strong contender for putting it underneath, I will say, but it's fine. It's fine. So next we need to configure this guy. Now, how does he work? Well, we put water in here. He'll create hydrogen and oxygen. Oh, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Let's grab a water bucket. I'll craft a stack. That way, whatever's taking it might leave some for us. There we go. Cool. So if I were to place water in here, as you can see, it separates it to hydrogen and oxygen. Now, I just want the oxygen. We might need hydrogen later. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think. Yeah. It is tempting to automate it all right now, but what I'll do is currently I will say, hey, you're going to output oxygen, which is the light blue, so cyan. You can output that there. Cool. So he's already hooked up. Actually, sorry, we're in the items config, so we don't even want that. We want to go into the gases config and say, hey, light blue, cyan, go out the green. That's pretty much all we want. The fluids, obviously these guys are all going to need water. That's probably going to be in through the top. So we'll go to the fluids tab. It's already inputting on every side. I'll specify just the top, and that should be good as well. Now for the hydrogen, what we may do here is, I've still got to put power on these as well. That's actually going to be annoying. We're going to have the water and the power. Yeah, we're going to have the water and the power. So the fluid is going to input from the top. Wait, what am I talking about? Yeah, that's fine. And for the gases, I'm also going to have the other gas go out the front. So oxygen out the back, hydrogen out the front, water at the top, and energy from every side. So that should be fine. So I'm going to copy this and paste that on the other two. And instead of having fluid pipes, we're going to go ahead and make universal pipes. What that will allow us to do is have our power and our water coming from the same source. So we can grab a sink and we can grab everything else and do all that. So sink will go here. Universal pipe will go there. Can I just slap an ender gate on it? I don't think you can. No, you can't. So what we'll probably want instead is an ender cell. So let's go ahead and see if we can craft a high-powered ender cell, one of these guys. Ender cell nitro. And we'll slap this guy here as well. I'll place him there, just for visuals. So this guy here, he's got a lot of power available. Boom and boom. So I'm going to go into the energy tab, chuck in this guy. I think it's used in all of them, but I guess you get the idea. And this guy's obviously fluid, so he'll grab that. Round robin's what we want. As for the power, round robin, cool. So he's ready to go. So we can hook these up on the top. And as you can see, they get power. They get everything they need. Awesome. Now, I can dump excess, and that will get rid of excess hydrogen, allowing this machine to run forever. What we're going to do instead is I'm going to leave it idle, and we are going to have the gas extracted out the front. Reason being is, that way we can, if we ever need hydrogen later, we've got access to it. We've got a massive supply chain available. Now, sorry about that. What this will mean is that we will need, oh yeah, this will actually be a little bit annoying. We'll need to put upgrades in every single one of these pipes. I think we may just have to set them to extract. The question is, can we even be bothered doing that? I almost can't. What do we have in terms of, is it pressurized tubes that we want? What do these do? Capable of transferring gases. Cool. Let's go ahead and craft some of these. If it will let us. We may have to order some bits and bobs, but that should be okay. And the reason I'm saying we do this is because possibly if we pre-configure these with the configuration card to auto extract, it may just place them into the tubes without us having to do anything. And it looks like that's what it's doing. You see, we've got hydrogen in these. Awesome. That's genuinely going to save us a while. And I think we do the same. Honestly, I think we do the same with all these. Yeah, because that's just going to save us so much time setting up like extraction upgrades and stuff. We can just hook up these pipes. So I'll obviously need to automate all of these. But that should be good. We just need to make sure they don't attach to the others. I'll go add the recipes. This is going well. This is going really nice. Now, yeah, the final step here. Listen, guys. Chances are it's not happening. Just letting you know. Like, it is rough. Or at least I remember it being rough. Again. We're at 47 minutes into this episode, as far as I'm aware. You know, round about there. So yeah, whoa, oh, that scared me. I think it's been a long time since we've had one of those guys over here. Oh, the sound of the crossbow. I was not expecting that. Is that another one? Okay. Luckily, I think we can, like, defeat anything they throw at us. It's more so like, what are they doing, man? Is that all of them? It should show on the map. Look at our map. Is it because we've got a bunch of witches? It's possible, I guess. This looks fine. We seem okay. Alright. We'll chuck these recipes in here. Boom, 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 boom. Cool. And I'll order a stack of them. Why not? Get that cooking. Alright, I ordered a stack, and a stack is what we have been given gracefully. So we'll go ahead and slap these up here. I think you can actually camouflage these guys as well, so that should be pretty good. And so these already have oxygen in them. Cool. Did I already set up auto eject? I did. Awesome. I'm ahead of the curve. So yeah, this guy's got only oxygen in him. This guy's got only hydrogen. Now the oxygen is obviously going into these guys, and as you can see, it's doing it beautifully. I'm not sure how round robin works with these guys, whether they care or not. I think they might just passively round robin the gas, maybe. We'll see later. As for this stuff, what we're going to do is grab a chemical tank. Now, I think we can just use a basic one. The only benefit of a large one would mean it would store more stuff. That's fine. This guy will store, and we can have this guy dump excess. That means once he's full, all the extra hydrogen getting pulled out of these guys will get dumped. The reason you want to do this, or enable dumping through this interface here, is once one side is full, the other side, like the machine will stop. It won't start making the other side, so you'll end up with a bottleneck. That seems to be good. All right. I didn't actually end up configuring these guys, so we'll quickly do that. So you're going to insert, you're going to output, and you're going to energy. Sure. As for gases, yeah, I guess that's fine. Cool. Nice. Sure. So we'll shift click that. Boom, boom. And he's ready as well. All he needs, as far as I'm aware, right? Yeah, as far as I'm aware, he just needs the interface on the back telling him what to get. And I believe it's shards. So if we search shard, it is going to be... It's going to be these. And then it's going to be these ones over here. I don't think we want any of the other ones. I could be wrong, but I don't believe I am. Cool. And we'll turn it once again. We'll turn extract, whatever. Cool beans. All right. So next, we need to get whatever this is coming from. So it comes from a crystal, and that's allegedly the chemical crystallizer. So we're kind of done the easy part. Genuinely. Now, yeah, the chemical crystallizer. Because this guy, he's already a part of the rest of it, which is the washing and then the chemical dissolutioning. I'm pretty happy to leave it there for this episode. I think I will. Just because, yeah, I think I will. I am trying to sort of debate, yeah, what we even try for. Then we need sulfuric acid. Look, it gets messy so quickly. Like the chemical crystal, we could hook it up. It won't be fun, like it won't do anything, but I guess that's okay. All he needs is power. Let's go in here. So the chemical washer. Do we not even have that? No, the chemical crystallizer, sorry. Chemical, we don't have him too? I thought I did my job the other day. I'm looking at them. The crystallizer does look like the dissolution chamber, so I'll tell you what, I'll give myself the pass there because, look, I could see me getting confused there. All right, that's fine. You get to be respected in my own brain for another day. All right, this guy as well. I mean, he needs fluorite. Now, the interesting thing with fluorite is that you mine it, and it's UO, fluorite. So there's fluorite ore and there's deep slate fluorite ore. And if we're careful about this, a mineral found relatively deep under the world's surface turned into hydrofluoric acid. Cool. Now we don't have any of it. We don't have any. Now the seeds do seem tempting. We could go mining a little bit in some new chunks. See if we get that. I assume it spawns in the mining dimension. We could also reset our mining dimension and, you know, mine again. Which, I mean, we obviously want to do at some point, obviously. Otherwise, we could also laser drill it. That's an option too. And that'll obviously just be passive fluorite. I'll tell you what. We'll sort that out next episode. We'll keep this one short and sweet. Or at least short and sweet for our standard. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for sticking by. Hopefully you guys are still around. Hopefully I didn't lose you. It's been a few days. I think it's been it was probably only like what 3 or so days of no episodes, but it felt like a lifetime. I still don't know. I could get worse tomorrow or you know, not have the energy or something. I apologize, but you know, obviously I'm prioritizing resting and making sure I feel well enough to do the video, both from a health perspective, but also from a video of me actively dying. It's not the most entertaining thing. We've done it in the past with All the Mods 6, I believe. That was some good episodes early on in that series. There's like 30 episodes where I'm just like, I sound like death, but I'm pretty sure I sounded horrible, but I don't know. I don't think I felt that bad. I was more just annoyed that I was sick. You know what I mean? I was like, oh, no, I'm just gonna make episodes. Anyway. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you are enjoying the series. Hopefully you're having fun. We have this massive room for such little structures, but I think it'll be good once we start expanding them. As for the spacing of everything, you guys are going to be so mad just at how like little prep I did into the spacing and how like already it looks so gross. Listen, it's the way the cookie crumbles, my friends. while it's short, like if you really want me to, while it's short, we could rearrange some stuff, moving them over a little bit. But I'll get everything built first, I think, because that way we'll know exactly what we need. I don't want to move it and then realize, oh, we actually need a little bit more room, blah blah blah. So anyway, yeah, whatever. All right, yeah, thank you guys for watching. I did read the comments. I did write a few things, in regards to some of the issues from last episode and whatnot. So thank you for those. They're added to our list. We'll go through this and cross some stuff off in a coming episode. But for now, thank you for watching. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to Melizzy, Andre, and Final Phoenix 13, who are our tier 3 channel members. And thank you to all of you at home, even you watching the video now. Thank you. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the nice comments as well. They're awesome. They honestly are. And yeah, it's genuinely like doing this, playing this game, and having people watch, and having a community, and having YouTube give you some money for it as well. Like, it's insane. It's honestly so cool. Thank you guys. And yeah, we just did pretty much a whole episode without shaders, and it sounds like I'm losing my voice even more. Honestly, I can hear my own voice in my head. There's a chance that there's nothing actually coming out of my mouth. Dude, that would be insane if I go into editing and it's just like, you know, like just like some horrible like breathing sounds. All right, hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.